Hello, welcome to Liver Healing 3. I'm Allie Duzett. This is uh, the third video in a series for the liver. If you haven't watched the other two, well, turn around and go watch the other two, okay? Um, for this particular series, it's very important that your bowel, your physical bowel, is very clear and that your waste is excreting in a timely manner. So if it is not, please do not watch this video because you will cause yourself more problems than you will solve. In video 1, I recommended possibly using magnesium citrate or laxative doses of vitamin C, which flush the liver. So go ask your body what it wants and listen to your own body. I am not a doctor, but when your bowels are functioning properly, come back and watch Liver Healing 3. The first image, close your eyes, we're dealing with rotting strawberries. They are the good things in life that have gone bad and gone unpicked. It's the part of the self that is willfully blind to the beautiful things in life and ungrateful. It's like we had this beautiful strawberry patch and we didn't pick the strawberries, we just watched them rot, and now they're disgusting. And so feel the crying and sobbing as these strawberries are brought to your attention, and just feel it for a moment. And then we're going to teach the eyes of the liver to see the strawberry patches that are still bright and still beautiful. As you turn in your mind, you see that there are plenty of strawberries all over. And yes, this patch is yucky, but there are so many more beautiful and bright strawberries to rejoice in. Imagine your liver as a person jumping around in that sunshine and rolling around and seeing those fresh berries and picking them and savoring them and enjoying them. Teaching the liver now that it's safe to enjoy and to be grateful for the beautiful and things in life as they come. It's safe to eat the strawberries as they show up. We don't need to watch them until they rot, feeling either blind to their beauty or feeling ungrateful for them or feeling like if we pick them, then they'll be gone. We don't need that kind of scarcity anymore. There's always fresh strawberries. So find the strawberries that are ready now and eat them. And love them and trust that new ones are coming. And it's safe to let go of the rotting strawberries and allow them to compost and pave the way for new strawberries. We're going to let go of those old ones and focus on the new ones, eat them as they come, and not worry about not having enough. There are always enough of these beautiful symbolic strawberries in our lives. So breathing that in, breathing in the joy, you might want to pause here and just feel it for a minute. The second image was a seesaw that looked really decrepit, and it represents the ups and downs of life. See if you can imagine it. The liver is feeling weary of the ups and downs of life. It's ready to just be down all the time. It's sick of going back and forth. It's too hard to keep feeling so much. And the reason why it feels so extremely extreme when it goes up and down is due to liver clogs. When the liver is unclogged, emotions are much more mellow. And I've had several people who have done liver cleanses say that this is the case. When they do a liver cleanse, the liver, afterwards, they just feel so much chiller. And that's true for me. I just did a liver cleanse last week, and I feel so much more mellow, and it's fabulous. And so when the liver is functioning properly, emotionally, we are all much more mellow. This is a reminder. I already said it today, but if you are not using laxatives, if your bowels are not moving very, very regularly, I would say 4 times a day while you're doing this series, then take care of that. We're going to wash that seesaw away. Imagine a flood of light washing away that seesaw. And when the light floods on through, in its place, there's a full swing set in the sun. And it's just full of joy and happiness. And there's swings, and there's a seesaw, but it's like not terrible. It's new and fun, and it just kind of bounces a little bit, and there's things to play on, and it's just full of joy. And it just says it's okay to enjoy the good things in life. It's okay to just enjoy them the way that a joyful kid would enjoy life. Like, can we be God's joyful children and rejoice in this giant playground of life that he gave us? And yeah, sometimes we get our scraped knees, and sometimes terrible things can happen, but can we have it in ourselves to let that go and just breathe in that joy of living every day and playing every day and feeling so safe to enjoy this world that was given to us. Image 3 is a broken heart. It has to do with the heart-liver connection, the spiritual, emotional heart connecting to our liver. It's mourning over a lost child, lost lover, lost parent, lost friend, these people we care about, these situations we care about, and they're lost. And this heart has not gotten over it, and the heart-liver connection has been broken because of it. And so imagine that, and imagine all of this mourning to come up to the surface so that you can grieve it out. This is a good time to pause and just reflect on what you still need to grieve. What are the people you feel like you've lost, or aspects of people that you feel like you've lost? How can you grieve them and mourn them so that they can be gone? Not the people, but these feelings. How can we vent out these feelings so that we can live in a state of peace day to day instead of trauma? So release that, wash it out, and pull up that heart-liver connection. It will look like a tube between your heart and your liver, a little tiny tube. And it might be fractured or dirty or clogged. And just imagine a little like plunger thing unclogging it, getting the flow back, heal up the walls of it so that it's very intact and smooth and things flow easily through, and connecting, making sure both ends of the connection from the heart and the liver are open and everything is flowing very smoothly back and forth. Repairing that heart-liver connection, and just breathe that in very thoroughly and feel it, feel it, feel it. When you're ready, we'll move on. Number 4 was regrets from life. Regrets about marriage, education, family, friendships, money, experiences, dating, things that have happened, things that haven't happened. All these things that we regret. So, okay, here's your deal. We need to make a list of the things that you regret. Now is a good time to pause this video and make a list of the things you regret. And then when you're ready, you're going to rip up that list or let it, or like throw it away or burn it. Your liver needs you to release the burden of your regrets. It goes back to that patch of strawberries and the rotten strawberries. Every day that you hold on to your regrets, you're living in a patch of rotten strawberries when you could be letting those compost into the field for your new strawberries. And while your new strawberries were growing there, you could be eating the fresh strawberries today. So go ahead and pause this and do this exercise. And when it's done, we will move on. Number 5 is a drunken soldier. So much fighting has made the liver delirious. It's been fighting, and now it's self-medicating, and it just feels drunk. So imagine seeing this soldier and healing it up like Florence Nightingale, okay? Florence Nightingale comes to this soldier, washes off his face, helps him get into a bed, takes away all of the bottles and anything else that the soldier's using for self-medication, and she just fills this soldier with love. See Florence Nightingale put her hand on the soldier's chest, and how where her hand touches his heart, there's this green light that is just filling him up and reminding him that we don't have to self-medicate. We don't have to hide from the day. Inviting that soldier to consider the possibility that maybe the war is not as vicious as he thinks it is. And maybe there is a divine protector that he could be turning to instead. And then he wouldn't have to fight so much by himself. So breathing that in, imagine that soldier making these new connections and realizing, wow, I don't have to self-medicate. I don't have to live mired in this muck and gunk. I can clean up my act and go forward and be productive and get stuff done in a healthy way, and And I don't need to punish myself, and I don't need to fight unnecessarily. Sending information to the liver on what needs to be fought and what really doesn't, and what it is safe to let go of and what it is safe to submit to, and breathing that in. Image number 6 was uncooked spaghetti noodles. They feel brittle and dead, easily broken, and this is a symbol of the liver's fragility. It deals with love unreceived, rejection, like a slap against the face, stinging and numb. It feels like it needs to vent out sorrow. And so imagine your liver now, imagine kind of opening it up a little bit so there's like a hole in there, and all of the hot heat of its emotions about this, the rejection and love unreceived, its stinging numbness, let all that steam out of the liver. And as the steam bubbles out of the liver, it's cooking these spaghetti noodles. And you know that you're done when the liver heals itself back up, so there's no little space in it, no little hole in it, and the noodles are cooked and looking delicious and flexible. Imagine knowledge going to your liver of it is safe to live in a state of flexibility without feeling constantly brittle from the rejections of the past. Breathing that in, breathing in the peace of your current strawberry field, and letting go of the stuff that can be composted in to the earth to make new strawberries. Breathing that in. Number 7 was a flamenco dancer with a fan. Imagine this, that she's like flirting with her fan at you. And this is a seductive energy lodged in the liver. It's very unhealthy. It has to do with using the body and the life-sustaining resources inappropriately to get a person's own way. This may be yours or maybe ancestral, because I can guarantee that someone in your ancestral line has dealt with this energy, and if it has not been properly processed, then you may be dealing with it. And it can be tied to a deep, deep shame. So go ahead and release it with a deep breath. Imagine teaching this dancer how to dance from the heart instead of from shame and fear and insecurity. Teach her how to live without that cry, without being convinced that she has to be seductive to get her way. Teach her that she can just live in this space of openness and peace and a knowingness that she will always have enough strawberries. And to let her go dance in that strawberry field with her arms open wide, bringing in the sun, drinking in the sun through her skin, feeling so peaceful and joyful, and just releasing away all of the yucky feelings that she is feeling. So breathe those out. You might need to pause here and just breathe them all out. Number 8 is an insecurity. I see little Oliver saying, please, may I have some more? And being rejected because there's never enough. And it feels like this little Oliver is like smacked on the head and he goes flying and he gets hurt. This liver is clogged from not having enough. It is not having enough flow, not enough love, peace, acceptance, or water. Okay, this is your liver's cry for water. Drink water. Do not drink anything that is not water. Please drink tons of water and nothing that is not water. This is your liver's public service announcement to you. It just needs a ton of actual water and not soda and not other things. Just water, please. And imagine your water on its knees begging you, please, please, please give me just water. So breathe that in and release this image with a promise and a commitment that you will be drinking water and drinking lots of it and nothing except water. So breathe that in. Acceptable things you may drink instead of water are lemon water, where you squeeze a lemon in there, or cucumber water, where you cut up a cucumber and leave it in your fridge overnight in a bunch of water, so it's like cucumber water. Or you could drink some types of herbal tea. So you might consider bone broth, but really, I feel like your liver just wants water, so just drink your water. You could have yogi tea if you wanted to have something besides water, but please listen to your liver's cry for water. Your liver is crying for water. And now imagine that honeycomb imagery again. Take out that divine chopstick and finish cleaning out the liver, cleaning out every pore of that liver, squishing out all of its gunk like blackheads and releasing them, throwing that gunk away, 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 and filling the liver with peace and light, filling it up with light. Pulling up a scroll with the mental belief programs that have been dislodged today, ripping them up and getting rid of that scroll, and now writing in a new scroll that says, I know my liver is healthy. I know how to help my liver by drinking enough water. I love to drink water. I love to drink all the water that my liver needs in a timely manner. I know how to live without being afraid that I'm going to have to go use the bathroom, because I know that that helps, that having consistency in my elimination benefits my liver extremely. I know that it can be very safe to drink enough water to support my liver. I love my liver. I am appreciating my liver. I am happy about my liver, and I accept my liver's healing, and I accept a healing of my liver. Breathing that in. Now calling up all disconnections involving the liver and the liver's healing. Pulling them all up. Flooding them with pure, perfect light, healing them up and reinstalling. Just imagine all these little pieces that may be disconnected, filling with light and going back to where they belong, and just breathe that in. You don't have to know consciously where they belong. Just watch as they go where they belong in your imagination, and they fill the area with light, and you're becoming whole and intact again. Releasing all misalignments of the liver and opening up all ducts that need to be open and healing that up. It's looking good, but always, always reach out to me for double checking. And go ahead and imagine yourself growing roots into the center of the earth. Breathing that in, feeling so grounded, feeling the nutrients from the earth going up through those roots and into your liver and circulating around the liver, helping the liver feel so grounded, so calm, so good. Feel the gratitude for your liver. And just to feel at peace. You might need to watch this series several times. It might be a good idea to watch this whole series every couple of months, like every 3 or 4 months, to help your liver clear on out for a few cycles. But I'm really hopeful about the changes that this can lead to in your life. And so please reach out to me with your experiences, any questions, and I would love to help you out and be a support to you. You are supported. You can do this. Your liver can heal. It will heal. It's already healing. And I hope that you have a great day.